Everyone, as we have started the structure of atom topic, which is of the 11th class, in that we are going to discuss one point, that is the Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. In this point we will discuss who has introduced this statement, after that what is the statement of this principle, one formula and significance also. In this lecture we will complete that much, and in the next lecture we will discuss the numerical based on the Heisenberg uncertainty principle. So firstly, who has introduced this Heisenberg uncertainty principle? That scientist name is according to its name, that is the Heisenberg. So firstly, this principle is explained by the Werner Heisenberg. If we consider about this scientist, in that we can say that Heisenberg has completed his PhD in physics, as well as he got the Nobel Prize in the physics in 1932 year. So that's about the scientist name. Now we are going to discuss about this statement. What is the statement of this principle? In that we can say that it is impossible. What is the statement? It is impossible to determine. It is impossible to determine the exact position and the exact momentum of an electron. So this is the statement of this Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Now we will discuss the formula regarding this one. So third point we are going to discuss, that is the formula. So which formula we are using here? Now see here. Delta x, it is the uncertainty in position, into delta p, uncertainty in momentum, is equal to or greater than h by 4 pi. This is the formula. So this is the main formula. In that, as we know that momentum is equal to mass into velocity. If we put this equation in that equation number 1, here I will write equation 1 and equation 2. Put equation 2 in 1. After that we will get the new equation. That equation will be delta x into delta mv equal or greater than h by 4 pi. Now see here, delta x into m delta v equal or greater than h by 4 pi. So this is the another one important formula. So based on these two formulae, there will be the numerical. Now see, what is the delta x? Delta x is the uncertainty. Delta x is the uncertainty in position. Clear? Uncertainty in position. Delta p, it is the uncertainty in momentum. It is the uncertainty in momentum. Next one, delta v. Delta v, again it is the uncertainty in velocity. Uncertainty in velocity. M stands for the mass. And what about the h? H is the Planck's constant. What is that h? H is the Planck's constant. So what is the value of Planck's constant? The value of Planck's constant is, I will write here, h is the Planck's constant. Its value is 6.626 into 10 raised to minus 34. This is the value of Planck's constant. So here we have completed firstly who has introduced this principle, what is the statement, what is the formula. Now we are going to discuss the significance of this principle. Now see significance. In that significance, first one, there are the two significance. In that first one we are going to see significance. First one, it is related to the exact position of the or exact path of an electron. So first significance is existence of path of an electron. What is that? Existence of an exact path or definite path of an electron. If we consider this concept, in that simple concept is there, you have to imagine. What is that? I think so everyone has made that aeroplane by using the newspaper or notebook paper. After that, when we are throwing in the air, at that time it moving in any direction. If this object is moving, at that time it having the definite or specific velocity, as well as it having the some force which is acting on that one. So now see here, if we know the force acting on that object and the velocity of that object, then we will get the idea after specific time what will be the position of that object. Are you getting my point? Once again I'm repeating, listen carefully. If we know that any object is there which is moving, at that time it having specific velocity as well as some force is acting on that one. So if we know what is the velocity and how much force is acting on that object at a particular instant, then we can get idea after specific time where will be that object. Clear to everyone? Now see second significance. In that we can say that effect of this principle is significant. Effect of this principle is significant for microscopic objects, and it is not significant for the macroscopic objects. So here we have completed that two significance of this principle also. Hope so everyone understood that what is a statement, which formula is useful for the numerical point of view. Thank you all of you.